Adventures in Murfreesboro is produced in cooperation with Murfreesboro City Schools.
When you're with Murphy in the Burrow, it's one big adventure after another. When you're with Murphy in the Burrow, you can count on a whole lot of fun. Murph has lots of special friends you never know, who'll be dropping in. Come see what they're gonna tell us, see what they're gonna do. It could be artists with easels, builders with tools, inventors, creators, or kids from our school. Someone sharing story time, friends making music, or making words rhyme, having a good time. When you're with Murphy in the Burrow, it's one big adventure after another. When you're with Murphy in the Burrow, you can count on a whole lot of fun. You can count on a whole lot of fun.
Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Let's see, hippity hoppity. I need to change the words. I need to make it better. Yeah.
Hey, Murph.
Hey, hi, John. How are you today?
I'm good. Now, what are you changing the words to?
The Peter Cottontail song.
Oh, and you're going to make it better?
Well, I think so.
Well, let me hear it, Murph. Let her rip.
Okay, let's see. Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity, spring is on its way, leaving all the girls and boys baskets full of vegetables, things to make
Whoa.
What?
Vegetables? Murph, don't you mean eggs?
Well-
Peter Cottontail left eggs.
Well, eggs? Why would anybody in the world leave eggs? What kind of eggs?
Easter eggs, Murph. Easter eggs.
Easter eggs.
You don't know what Easter eggs are, do you?
Well, I've heard of them, but I don't think I've actually ever seen one.
Oh, Murph, you're in for a surprise this year.
Well,
Yeah, we have all kinds of Easter eggs. First of all, you have hens that lay eggs, and we take them and decorate them and dye them different colors.
right.
And then we have all different kinds of candies made out of eggs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and there's even plastic eggs that you can put little treats inside.
Oh, wow, you know what? That sounds excellent.
Very clever, Murph.
Yeah.
You sound like you're in a great mood today.
Oh, I am, John. Spring has sprung in the burrow. The birds are singing.
Well, why don't we get outside and do something, Murph?
Oh, yeah, okay. Like what?
You know, I heard that the Murfreesboro City Schools Extended Schools program.
You mean ESP?
That's right, Murph. You know, the ESP program can include learning about bowling.
Really? Bowling? I have never been bowling.
Oh, Murph, then we need to go to a bowling alley.
Oh, can they come too?
Sure, come with us.
Yeah, come with us. Whoa.
Murph, we're so glad to have you at Striking Sparrow Murfreesboro today.
Thank you, Mr. Mike. It's so nice to be here. What's your last name, Mr. Mike?
My last name is Seeley.
Oh, Seeley, like the mattress. What are those great big things down there? Are those Easter eggs?
No, sir, those are bowling balls.
Bowling balls? What do we do with them?
So we roll them down the lane.
We're having an egg roll. I get it now, dude.
No egg rolls today.
No egg rolls. So we take those great big, not Easter eggs, and we roll them down those lanes behind us. And that's a game?
It is a game. It's called bowling.
Bowling? Oh, this is sounding good. So, Mr. Mike, tell me all about bowling. Is this a brand new game?
No, bowling started back in 3200 BC.
Whoa!
Which is before the pyramids.
Whoa, dude, that is a long time ago. I wonder what they were bowling with then. Probably big old rocks, right?
That were rocks.
Yeah. Okay, so how did you get into bowling, Mr. Mike?
I grew up in South Alabama, a little town called Fairhope, and my dad ran the bowling center there.
Whoa! So you learned to bowl as a kid, right?
I did.
And now you work here?
I do.
And that's so cool. Do kids bowl?
Lots of kids.
Really? Oh my goodness. And do they bowl right here?
They bowl right here.
And they come and with their families, or do they have like teams or what?
They do both. They come for birthday parties, and then they have leagues, and they have group outings.
Well, this is sounding so awesome. Is it good exercise?
It's very good exercise.
Whoa. Now, if you weren't bowling, what would you do for fun?
I'd bowl.
Dude, are you pretty good at it by now?
Sometimes I think so.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Mr. Mike, so little kids can bowl. What about other people? Do you have to be kind of young and spry to bowl?
You can bowl at any age.
Any age, huh? What about other folks with other challenges?
We have the Special Olympics bowls here in Tennessee. They actually come here to practice 2 to 3 days a week.
Wow, dude. And I guess you have to see pretty well to bowl, huh?
Not all the time. We actually have some blind children that come bowl, and we have handrails we put up for them so that guides them to the end of the lane so they know where they're at.
Oh, I really love the way you all reach out to everybody in the community. That's awesome.
Well, thank you.
And so bowling is for everybody.
Everybody.
Can you say that with me? Bowling is
It's for
for everybody.
everybody.
Yeah. You're going to show us how to do it, right?
I will.
You're going to give us secret tips?
I can't do that.
Oh, yeah, dude. Okay. Great. Take it away.
So Murph, these are bowling shoes. When you go bowling, everyone has to wear bowling shoes. You can purchase your own shoes, or if you don't have them, you come to the front desk and we get your own pair of shoes to use.
Now, why does everybody have to have bowling shoes?
What's for safety? It helps you when you go bowl, you slide at the end of your release, and these have special bottoms on them, and then they have a heel to stop you, so you slide and stop.
My goodness, you slide and stop. I like that. Slide and stop. Sounds like a new dance.
It is a dance sometimes.
Yeah, I bet it is. Okay, so I got my bowling shoes on. What's the next thing I need to know?
You need to pick out a bowling ball.
How do I know which bowling ball to pick out?
Well, we recommend that you do 10% of your body weight. So you're about 60 pounds.
Okay, I'm a big bunny.
You're a big one.
Yeah, okay.
So we would pick 10% of your body weight would be a 6-pound bowling ball, which is the lightest bowling ball they make.
Oh, okay, so I want a 6-pound bowling ball. And how do I know how many pounds the bowling ball weighs?
Well, most of them, the house balls, have the weight on the side. Let's say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or all the way up to 16.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so now I've got my bowling ball, I got my shoes. What's next?
Well, then you turn around and you face the pins.
Face the pins. Are those little white sticky up things down there?
They are.
Mr. Mike, I see some dots down there in a line. What is all that? Can I just go running down there and throw the ball a little closer?
Well, no, Murph, you cannot. The dots are help you line your feet up so you'll stand in the same place every time.
Oh.
Now, the black line is called the foul line. That's kind of like in basketball. If you run out of bounds, you get a 0.
Uh-oh, not good.
Not good at all.
Not going to win that way, am I? And what's that thing sitting right there, that big metal thing?
Well, that is a ramp. It is for people who aren't big enough to actually hold the bowling ball properly yet.
Oh, so this is for little kids, right?
It is.
This is awesome. Oh, I like that big pink one. It looks like a big old Easter egg.
So, Murph, when you go to pick up a bowling ball, you want to pick it up from the side like this.
Oh, how come like that?
Because if you don't, it could come out of the ball return, and when you pick it up like this, it would hit your fingers, and it would hurt really bad.
Oh, we don't want that.
Not at all.
So we pick it up from the side.
From the side.
Oh, that's good to know. And speaking of that thing you call a ball return, that looks...
This thing?
Yeah, is that a rabbit hole?
It is not a rabbit hole.
Oh, I want to go in. Oh, it's not safe to get in there.
It is not. It's called a ball return. If you'll see, there's a wheel turning in there.
Yeah.
If you put your hand in there, it'll catch it and it'll pull it down in the hole.
Oh, no.
Hurt really bad.
So we don't want that.
No, we don't.
So you don't put your hands in the ball return.
No hands in the ball return. Murph, you're not supposed to sit on that.
Oh, okay. So now I just take it and I push it, right?
Yes, use your one hand and just push it.
Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. I'm going to push that big ball. 1, 2, 3, push. Oh, look at it go. Good, it's going, and it's going, and it's going, and it's going off to the side.
You got one.
I did get one. Here I go. My second time. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, come on, baby. Come on. Oh, look at it. It's staying. Oh, no, don't you go off to the side. Come back here. Yay! Oh, look, I got a bunch more that time.
Good shot.
Thanks, dude. Okay, now, can you show us how, if we weren't using that ramp, how we might, stand or everything?
So, Murph, for kids your age, what we would do, we'd come up to the foul line. Y'all remember the foul line, right?
Right. We don't go past the foul line.
So we turn around, put our heels on those little dots,
Uh-huh.
and then we take one regular walking step, and then we turn around.
Oh, okay. And
So-
then what?
And then we'd have the bowling ball in our hand,
Uh-huh.
and we would do it. It's called the one step.
The
we
one
would
step.
swing and throw at the same time.
Swing and throw. And why did you put your behind leg kind of off to the side like that?
Well, it's called our trail leg, and it helps us keep our balance. So when we again swing and throw, our balance is through the center of our body.
Oh, and that's important.
It's very important.
Wow. Okay, would you show us one more time?
One more time,
Swing.
last time. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Swing and throw.
Swing and throw. Oh, that looks okay. I can't wait to practice that. That's awesome. Oh, Mr. Mike, look, I got on my bowling shoes and all.
They look good on you.
Oh, thanks. I'm styling today.
That for sure. Prettiest shoes in town.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What you got there in your hand?
I've got a Kids Bowl free program.
What? Free? Tell us about it.
So it's starting in May. If you go to our website, in most bowling centers in Middle Tennessee, they all do the Kids Bowl free program. You get your parents to sign you up, and you get 2 free games of bowling every day all summer.
2 free games of bowling every day all summer.
All summer long.
Oh my goodness, this is awesome.
In addition to that, the school system can put in for grants, and they'll have 50 schools get $1,000 grants through the Kids Bowl free program.
Right. Mr. Mike, it was so much fun coming out here and learning about bowling and visiting you all here, right here in the Murfreesboro Bowling Alley.
Well, thank you for coming out, Murph, and hopefully we'll see you and all your bunny buddies out here soon.
Bunny buddies, oh, I like that. Yeah, the Bunny Buddy Bowling League. You like that?
That's it.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, okay. All right, take care now, Mr. Mike.
You too. Be safe. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, John, that was pretty exciting.
That's right, Murph. In no time at all, you're going to be an expert.
Oh, good one, dude. Good one. I kind of like this game.
I did too, and the bowling was great too.
Yeah, it was. You know what?
What?
It is a great activity for the whole family. But I am going to have to practice that score-keeping stuff.
That can be a little tricky, Murph, but I'm sure you'll learn it.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Say, Murph, do you know how to tell a good egg from a bad egg?
No, wait a minute now. Are we talking eggs or people here?
We're talking eggs, Murph.
Well, I don't know.
Well, remember when we went to Adventures in Agriculture?
Oh, yeah, Miss Shirley invited us to that last year.
That's right, and Mr. Ronnie showed us how to tell a good egg from a bad egg.
Oh, cool. Hey, let's show them.
Yeah,
Check
it out.
Oh, hey, everybody. I am here with Mr. Ronnie, who is going to teach us a little something about chickens or eggs. Which came first, Mr. Ronnie?
I don't know, but I do know how to tell a bad egg from a good egg.
Well, that's an important lesson right there. Okay, take it away.
All right. How to tell a good egg from a bad egg. This egg was laid yesterday. The good egg falls to the bottom of the water, and the water is just regular tap water. This egg was laid in January of this year, so it's 4 months old. It floats. That's what we call a floater, and it's a bad egg. So remember, Murph, if it sinks, it's a good egg. If it floats, it's a bad egg.
That was so cool. That's something we can all do at home, right?
Right.
Well, it's been great visiting with you.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, thanks, dude. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Oh, that was cool, and I want to try that myself.
That's right, Murph. That's a great activity to try at home.
And do you know that they are going to have another Adventures in Agriculture at the Lane Agri Park?
Oh, that's awesome, Murph. We'll have to go check it out.
Yeah, we will.
So, what do you want to do right now?
Oh, let's see, right now. Oh, I know, it's so nice. Let's go visit our friends at Scales Elementary.
That's great, Murph. Can we bring our friends too?
Oh, yeah, you guys come.
Yeah.
Oh, hi everybody, I am so super excited because I am here today at Scales Elementary with the one and only principal extraordinaire, Miss
welcome to Scales.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here today. This is such an awesome school.
We are so excited to have you here with us today.
What are we going to do today?
Oh my goodness, today you're going to get to go and visit our special area in the gym. We are learning all about spring.
Oh, absolutely. That sounds great.
Yes, we're learning about tennis being a spring sport. I'm so excited that you're here today to learn all about it with us.
Oh, I can't wait, can't wait. Are you ready to go?
You know what?
What?
We are so ready to go. Are you ready to go check it out?
Check it out. Yeah.
Let's go.
Cool. Hey, everybody. We are here today with one of Scales Elementary's awesome gym teachers, Miss Ruby. Hi, Miss Ruby.
Hey, Murph, how's it going?
Oh, it's going so great. I'm so excited to be here. Can you
I'm
tell us what we're
excited
going to do?
Oh, yes, absolutely. We are going to be working on tennis skills.
Oh,
and we're
wow.
talking about the springtime and all of the different environmental factors that happen.
Well, environmental factors? Wow, I think I need to learn about that.
Wow, those are big words, aren't they?
Yeah, what does environmental mean?
Oh, maybe like the pollen and the wind. Like today is a windy day.
It sure is.
And what about the rain?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Oh, and snow? And how about a little bit of sunshine?
Oh, yeah, you see, I like that word that starts with an S much better than snow.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
that's-
okay. So I'm ready to go. Are we ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
You guys ready? Here we go.
All right.
Hey guys, we're here with our gym teacher extraordinaire, Miss Ruby. This is a beautiful day, isn't it?
Oh, it is beautiful. Do you know what happens during beautiful days?
What?
Sometimes bumblebees come out.
Bumblebees come
Now,
out?
bumblebees, they can't talk because they don't have voice boxes.
Oh, well, you know.
So instead, they do little dances and they go in different directions, like zigzags.
Zigzags? Wow, they do little dances, really?
Yeah, they use dancing to communicate.
Whoa, I did not know that. Hey, John, there's a new way for you to communicate. Yeah. Okay, are we going to learn about that?
We are going to learn about that.
We're gonna play a
Absolutely.
game with it?
We are. We're going to use a tennis racket. And we are going to balance a ball. And we are going to do a zigzag dance
how
all
fun.
the way to a flower.
Wow.
And then we're going to zigzag back to tell the other bumblebees where the flower is.
Oh my goodness, this is so awesome. Oh, guys, come along and zigzag with us. Right, Miss Ruby?
Absolutely.
Oh, hey guys, we are here with Miss Ruby at Scales Elementary learning all about...
Pollination.
Oh, now there's another big word.
That is a big word. Do you know what pollination is?
No.
Let me tell you about it. So, bees take pollen from one flower and then they take it to another flower. And that's how we get all of these beautiful wildflowers all over Tennessee.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh, and do we need pollen for those flowers to grow?
Oh, pollen is very important. All of the wildflowers in Tennessee, that's how they get there. They're wild.
Whoa, hey, like you, John. Wild, yeah. It's a wild and crazy flower. Okay, oh, this sounds fun. Is there a game?
So what we're going to do is we're going to put pollen inside of a flower and we're going to roll the pollen to somebody holding another flower and we're going to catch that pollen and then we're going to dump that pollen and we're going to send it over to the other flower.
Whoa, so we're going to learn all about how pollen works.
Absolutely.
This is great. Hey, guys, come check this out. It was so good to see our friends at Scales again. Oh, and the principal, Miss Maria Johnson, she's so nice.
You're right, Murph, and the kids are getting a great egg-ucation.
Education, oh, John, you're cracking me up.
We're on a roll, Murph.
An egg roll.
Yeah.
Oh, me.
So what do you want to do now, Murph?
Oh, that's what you keep asking me all day today. I don't know. Hey, it's a good time for a story.
You're right, Murph, it is. Oh, but I didn't bring a book.
Oh, I forgot mine too.
Well, I guess we'll just have to create our own story, Murph.
Do you think we can?
Murph, I think you can do just about anything you set your mind to.
Oh, thanks, John. But okay, you start first, though.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Once upon a time, there was a very special bunny called Peter Cottontail. Once a year, he had to deliver eggs and baskets all over the great state of Tennessee.
He had chocolate eggs and candy eggs and peanut butter eggs, stuffed bunnies and chicks, and all kinds of treats ready to take to the children on the Great Bunny Trail. But the morning of his big trip, he woke up with
the sniffles and the shakes and the headaches. So he went to his doctor, Dr. Ooh, who said, "Oh no, Peter Cottontail, you've got the flu. You've got to go home and get in bed. No delivering eggs instead."
So, are we rhyming now, dude?
That's right, Murph. I think that's an excellent idea.
Okay, here we go. So, Peter went home, but he didn't know what to do. He was exasperated about having the flu. So he thought and he thought as hard as he could and came up with the plan, which seemed pretty good.
He called his cousin Murph down in the burrow. Explaining the situation, he was very thorough. Murph knew what he was supposed to do, deliver all the baskets and stuffed friends too. Murph was worried, though. He didn't want to bail. He said, "I'm not a magical creature like my cousin Cottontail. How will I ever deliver all these eggs?"
But then he remembered to his heart's delight that there's more than one way to make things right. To get the job done, to succeed and achieve, what he needed to do was to think and believe. Sitting on his porch and hoping for luck, he thought about things till he heard some big trucks.
And what to his wondering whiskers should appear but a fed eggs truck with UP eggs very near.
And then he thought of his granny and how her old sayings come true. Many hands make light work. And then he knew what he needed was some help. So he called his friends and family, and even the big trucks could come in mighty handy.
So the eggs and the baskets all got delivered as poor Cottontail laid in his bed and shivered. This year he is well and ready to hop, and one of the first places that he's going to stop is to see his cousin Murph, who was a true friend. So
Now it's time for us to say the end. Oh, dude!
Yeah.
Oh, we were extra specially good, weren't we?
We were excellent, Murph.
Excellent. Oh, we're pretty good. Yeah. Oh, we had
Absolutely,
a great
Murph.
show today.
We did, Murph. We learned all about eggs
And bowling.
and bowling. That's right.
And we got to visit our good friends at Scales Elementary.
That's right. The kids were awesome.
Yeah. You're excellent.
And you're getting a good egg-ucation.
Ah, dude. Yeah, you know what we say around here.
That's right, Murph.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, dream big and work hard. Yeah. Are you gonna hide some eggs for me?
I am going to hide some eggs, but first we're going to dye some eggs. So
Dye
let's go.
some eggs?
Yeah, let's go dye some eggs,
Okay,
Murph. I'll
that
show you how
sounds
to
like
do
fun.
it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, bye-bye. We love you. We love you here at the Burrow. Remember to dream big and work hard. Yeah, and all that good stuff. Okay, it's a wrap. I'm out of here. Where's my producer? Where's my director? I want my carrot juice. Come on. Oh, hey guys, come on. Who's the star around here? Would you like to peel me a grape? Yeah.